Assalamualaikum. Hey everyone, and welcome back to Guma Online. I'd like to apologize for that sudden pause we had back then since everyone had been very busy with their studies and all. But fret no more, because from this day onward, inshallah, we will be back running online, posting tips, tutorials and videos to aid you SPM student to score even better on your SPM. So today I'm gonna talk with you guys about the topic differentiation, but I'm gonna be more focused on those curves, tangents, maximum and minimum points, and make sure that you understand these terms and master the fundamentals. And surely if you understand the basics, inshallah you'll be able to tackle most of the questions related to graphs and curves. Alright, so right now I'm gonna draw you a simple curve with an equation of y equals x squared plus 2x plus 1. And then I'm going to draw a straight line that touches the curve at one point only, and the straight line is called line A and B, and the point where it touches the curve is point C. So a tangent is a point where a straight line touches the curve at only one point, and the gradient is the same, which means the gradient of the straight line and the gradient of the curve at point C is equal. Mostly the question will ask us, what is the gradient of the curve at point C? Now let's say the coordinate given at point C is 1, 2. Right, so what we're going to do is we differentiate this equation here. So we're going to get 2x plus 2 is the gradient function of the curve, which means we can use this equation right here to find the gradient of the curve at any point given. We just have to substitute the value of x. So we already have the value of x here, 1. So just substitute it, and we'll get the gradient is equals to 4. Next, we have the turning point of the curve, which is over here. Now keep in mind that the gradient of a curve at the turning point is always equals to 0. Regardless of maximum or minimum, it's always 0. So I'm gonna write here. Mostly the question will ask us, find the coordinates of the turning point of the curve. Okay, first of all, we set the derivative equals to 0. So we're gonna have because the gradient is equals to 0, we already know that. We only have to find the value of x. So then we shift it all over there. We get x is equals to -1. Now how do we find y? Get back to the equation here. Substitute the value of -1. Next, the question might ask us, alright, the question might only give us the equation of the curve, but then it asks us to determine either the curve has a maximum point or a minimum point. So what we're going to do is, first we differentiate it once, and then we differentiate it again. First of all, if the value you get right here is a positive value, you're gonna get a minimum point. But let's say we get a negative value, then we're gonna have a maximum point. Right? How I memorize this is, if it's negative, we're gonna be sad. Let's say it's just money, we're gonna be sad. So our mouth, when it's sad, is like this. So it's a maximum point, but when it's a positive, means we're getting profit or something, we're gonna be happy. So it's a minimum point. So I hope this pretty much helped you guys, and I would like to apologize if I missed some of the important stuff, but you can just leave a comment below at our Facebook page, and please stay with us for more tips, videos and tutorials for SPM students.